You had a pretty productive day the other day, right? I think 180 something total net yards between returning and running.
Right, I'm not really sure of my stats, but I just try to do whatever I can to help the team win. And whenever my number's called, I just try to go full speed. So,
your coach mentioned today that you only have one speed, and your linemen are kind of learning to get out of your way when you're coming because you tend to roll up on those legs a little bit. But what's it like? When you're held back and kind of sitting behind guys, and your time is limited to a certain degree, you think that helps you kind of explode when you do get out there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, whenever my number's called, I just like to go full speed. And James and Tony have been doing a great job carrying the load. And I'm just there to help the team however I can, and however the coach wants to use me. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to play my role and do it to the best of my ability. So I just try to make the best out of my opportunities when I get out there to help the team.
Cool. I know you're real good about making sure you play your role on the team. But I mean, when you're behind two guys that they're not seniors, these guys, they're not going anywhere, so your situation probably isn't changing much. How do you kind of deal with that going forward? I mean, I know you're willing to do whatever you can, but I mean, internally, how do you kind of keep yourself motivated and not get frustrated?
Well, it's easy to keep motivated because both of those guys are my friends, and I like to see them excel, and I like to excel myself. So just continue to work hard and just love the game. I mean, we're all out here trying to excel in our own areas, and we all know we're only one play away to being the starter and having to carry the load. So just preparing to go out there and win and fight with your team is what motivates me.
Now that you've gotten most of the way through this Big 12 schedule, any team stand out that were they're real tough to run against?
Probably OU. They're probably a solid team. All of the Big 12 teams we faced had a couple of defensive linemen that were pretty tough, but the team that stands out to me is probably OU.
What tends to create the most problems for you as a running back? I mean, I know the guys up front do a lot of the dirty work, but I mean, what hurts you, I guess, or what makes your job tough?
I'm not sure if I understand the question, but.
Well, I mean, once you get past that second zone, is it the linebackers kind of forcing you out, or trying to get around the corner?
Probably the toughest thing is getting my shoulder square to the line. I've been trying to work on that and making secondary defenders miss. So in practice, I've been trying to work on that so I can make more explosive plays in the next few games.
What do you know about Texas Tech?
They're pretty solid. They're a good team. They got some good interior players that we're going to have to deal with. They're definitely a solid team, and we look forward to the challenge.